So here you have before you what you will have in your typical day of cleaning for one house. We have our microfiber cloths, you have your duster, these are also dusting disposable cloths, polishing cloth, organic soap, 2 different types of mop heads, disposable wipes, your mop, your gloves, magic erasers, water cup, your scrubby brush, Hydroxy Pro, green and red, we'll talk about that later, your razor for scraping, pumice stone, booties, and of course your vacuum. So let's go over what each of these actually mean. The good thing about cleaning the house is you never have to worry about cross-contamination because we color code our cloths. So here you have our microfiber cloth that is blue that is only used for the kitchen. Yellow is only used for dusting, and in some instances, we can use the disposable dusting cloth and wrap it around our duster. Orange is only used for bathrooms. Well, you say, what about my toilets? Well, we have something special for that too. We only use red for the toilets, and later on I'll show you how we do that. Red means stop, so we know that when we see red, we stop and we only use it for the toilets. So there you have our basic cloths that you're going to use as you clean. Of course, we have our duster, and these get washed every week, and it has an extender on it, so you can reach the high areas, you can reach the low areas, and this also bends, which is really nice, so you can get the ceiling fans. There should never be an instance where you can't reach something unless you need a ladder. You have a small bottle of organic soap that you may need at some point. And then you have what's called the polishing cloth. This is going to be used on stainless steel, on mirrors, on any surface that needs shining. Here you have 2 different types of mop heads. So this mop head is only going to be used in bathrooms. And on this mop head, you're going to use it on floors that need shining, such as your hardwood floors. And this gray area is the wet surface, and then your blue area is going to be your dry surface. And later on, you'll see a demonstration on how you can use that. And once again, these are disposable cloths that we can use in some instances on the mop head itself, but we can also use them on countertops or areas that you may have to just throw this away. This is a disposable cloth that gets discarded every day. Here's your mop head that you're going to use. The mop is going to go with the mop head that's going to slide right in here. This is going to bend. And what's great about this is when you're done with your day, you don't have to, with your bathroom at the end of the job, you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is just click this and it comes right off. You don't even have to touch it. You can roll it up and put it into your dirty cloth bag. Also, it has a reservoir of water. And here's the button that we'll use to dispense the water, and we'll also go over that later. Here's a simple scrub brush that you're going to use, typically in showers and grout areas, typical areas that are hard to get clean. You're always going to want to use your gloves, especially when using the red cloth around the toilet. And what you're going to want to know when you use your gloves, especially if you have been inside of the toilet, you're going to have your gloves on. When your job is finished, you're going to put one hand in here. You're going to roll and discard it that way. Therefore, you're never touching anything. You have clean hands. This is a cup that you're going to use typically in showers, as once again, we'll be able to show you that later. You always want to have that with you. These are your magic erasers. They're good for areas that are hard to remove, like stains on doors. Sometimes you can get them on walls. They're just a great overall tool. Pumice stone. This is something you're always going to want to have, especially in this area for hard water stains. You can use it inside the toilets, and inside the showers. This is our razor. You're going to want to make sure this is the sharp side, this is the dull side. So when you're in transport, you want to make sure that the dull side is the one that's there. You don't want to not only cut yourself, but it also protects it against rusting. So that just pops right out there. Of course, you have your booties that they're going to slip right over your shoes, so you don't have to worry about taking your shoes on and off. You're going to use these in houses. Then you have our two green products, our Hydroxy Pro. This is a hydrogen-based cleaning product, similar to the hydrogen peroxide you used as a child when you got a cut. You would put it on that cut and it would bubble up and kill all the bacteria. This is the same product. The pH level is just slightly different. The pH level in the red bottle is only for bathrooms. So you're going to see that these can be used inside the toilets, inside a sink. You could even, if you wanted to, for your personal use, spray a little bit on your carpet and let it set. So what's great about this? Red matches red. We know where that is. That's just for inside the toilets. And then you have your green. This is going to be used for glass. We can use it on surfaces, but in particular where we're going to use that is on our floors. And that is what is in this reservoir here, the green hydroproxy. And then last but not least, we have, of course, our tool-piece, our vacuums. We have two different types of vacuums. These are our old style vacuums that are, I don't know how to say, what is the word I'm looking for? The HEPA filters. HEPA filters, you're going to have that out right. So these are our old style vacuums that we still are using but are slowly phasing out, but all of our vacuums have HEPA filters to filter out any of that bad air. So those are your basic supplies for one house of cleaning.